Tim, did you just become an acer off the bat? Oh my God. That's a good start. Tim, welcome to the tier of the gods. You absolute legend. Thank you so much for becoming an acer. And thank you, Cryokinesis, for the one gifted membership before we even started. And oh my fucking God. Callum, who's downstairs in Hobby House right now and has been buying products as well, has just dropped 50 of the finest gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Callum. You wonderful human being. Life is quite hard and quite tough right now. It means a lot. Thank you. It's tough and hard for reasons I don't really want to talk about, but it is, and this is really appreciated. So it's one of those rare streams, right, where 500 members and I probably cry tonight. Jesus Christ, thank you so much, you wonderful human being. I love you dearly. I also haven't yet finished building my giveaway cube. It's started. I haven't finished it yet. If we get to the 150 members, I'll have to finish building it before the next Talking Heads in here.
Have a drink on me.
Thank you, Clive the Kiwi. And then we can do the giveaway, the pick a box, and you know. Life's hard, chat. Anyway, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the show, and thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit all those magical YouTube buttons. You're amazing human beings. I'm sure you have already, but if you haven't already, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that button notification icon. It's Friday, it's after dark, and it's still it is after dark still, even though it's 7:30. Soon it won't be true that, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that one, but currently we're still doing these during these times in this location because Hobby House exists. It's just a temporary sort of change, hopefully, but here we are. Thank you for joining us, you wonderful people. It's Friday, though, so it does mean that we will probably talk bollocks for an hour and a half, right? I've got a topic to start us off, but we'll probably talk bollocks for an hour and a half. That's probably what's going to happen, right? So if you've got anything you want to talk about, if you've got anything you want to ask me, if it's Warhammer related, great. If it's not Warhammer related, go for it. Stick them on postcards, stick them on super chats, we can get the conversation going. Today, what I thought we'd start talking about is the Black Library app. I've taken a look at it. I haven't actually downloaded it yet, but I've read all their comms on it and I've had a look at it. I was blindly hopeful, Clive the Kiwi, thank you for the one gifted. I was blindly hopeful that what they would do is allow you to sync your Audible library, since I'm sure they've probably already made money off of Audible, and you could have it all in one place. It was a blind hope, and it was probably a stupid hope, I'm going to be honest. But that hasn't been the case. I can't sync my Audible library, like 100 titles on Audible or something crazy like that, because you get credit every month. And I've just kept adding. No, it's not even 100 titles. It's not quite that many, but there's a lot of titles on Audible, right?
Look at this cheeky little stream from the studio. Happy Hobby House to all who celebrate.
Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you, Tim, for 10 gifted memberships. You're a hero. Thank you, Mordy, for 10 gifted memberships. You're a hero. Legends. Like I said, it really helps. The channel's struggling at the moment. YouTube's struggling in general. I think Warhammer 40k is struggling at the moment. It's a tough time.
I did download it, then I saw the audiobook I wanted was £29.99 and on Audible it was £5.
Right.
It was then promptly banished back to the warp.
So I was getting here, Giddy Parasite. I was getting here, but you've kind of jumped the gun a little bit, and I appreciate you for it. Thank you, Jill, for 5 gifts. Oh my God, chat. Please. Maybe I can pay all my bills next month. I was getting to that point though, right? So Audible, if you haven't got Audible, when you don't know what Audible is, Audible's a subsidiary of Amazon. I'm sure most of you know this anyway, but you can pay a monthly fee. I think it's like $7.99 or whatever. You pay a monthly fee, you get discounted audiobooks because you've got a monthly fee, and you get a credit, a token every single month that gets given to you, and you can use that token on a free audiobook of your choice, right? Off you go. Which is genius, and that's how I've got most of my audiobooks is with free tokens, okay? That's how. I had a look at this app and I saw some reviews online since the Black Library app was released, and the problem that I've seen is exactly what Giddy Parasite brings up on his £5 super chat. Like, the GW doing GW things. So I thought about downloading it because they're offering a load of free audiobooks, but I feel like I'd download it, take the free audiobooks, listen to them, and never use that app ever again unless I wanted to listen to that specific audiobook. It's the same principle. For me personally, it's the same principle as like the digital PlayStation store. Like, I can go to CX, which is a second-hand gaming shop if you're unaware in this country. I can go to CX and I can pick up a game for a tenner, or I can go on the PlayStation Store and pay $69.99 for it. What the fuck? This is the same with audiobooks, right? I can go on Audible, use my free credit and download an audiobook, or I can pay $29.99 for it. Fuck off. So I'm sticking to Audible, I'll be honest. Thank you, Carl of Hodgie, for 5 gifted memberships. Oh my God, people. If we can keep this pace up for the night, I might sob at you. It's a very real possibility. Clive, thank you for 1 more gifted. You're a legend. What a hero. I get a free audiobook a month from Audible. Does Black Library do that? No, exactly. Exactly. You can get your free audiobook from Audible and then spend that $29.99 on gifted memberships. There you go. They should give you a free audiobook each month for the Warhammer Plus subscription. I agree. I absolutely agree with you. I just when Audible, unless they're going to, maybe we're not seeing the full picture. Maybe they're going to pull their Audible support, but I think that would be really stupid. But maybe they're going to pull their Audible support, because the thing is with Audible and Black Library in general. I knew a guy. I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. Right? When I left the army, I went working on the underground in London, and I was doing day and night shifts. And there was a guy called Matt who worked on the underground with me, and we were doing modifications to trains, essentially, right? Callum, stop it. You've done 50 already, and you're downstairs. Thank you for 10 gifted. Fucking hero. So anyway, on the day shifts, relatively busy. On the night shift, it was a bit of a lottery. You were normally quite quiet until like 1 or 2 o'clock when service finished. And when daytime service finished for the trains, they brought them all into the depot. It then got carnage. Alternatively, there were other nights where you'd have a mod train in a train that needed a lot of modifications at once. You'd get to like 3 in the morning, there's nothing left to do. There's no trains in that need work on, and you'd have nothing to do. So in the evenings, you had to kind of be a little bit flexible with when you worked and how you worked and etc. It did mean, however, there was some downtime sometimes. There was some time where you had literally nothing to do, and you'd go hunting twice, two laps of the depot, definitely no trains we can use, definitely nothing we can do, so what we're going to do. So I used to take a tablet in with me to watch essentially YouTube. Matt, however, had a book. I think it was like a Kindle. I'm sure it was like a Kindle. 90% positive. And after a while, we would sit there, and I'd have headphones in watching YouTube, and he'd be reading his book until we had some work. What was interesting is, I didn't know this for the longest time, is it took me a while to realise what books he was reading. And Matt was reading through the Horus Heresy, right? Matt was never and has never been a wargamer, right? He didn't even know, he legitimately didn't know that the tabletop game existed. He had no idea. He started reading Horus Rising, and he'd gone through the series, and he loved the narrative and the universe, and he knew loads about it. He had no idea that the tabletop game existed. And I said to him one day, I was like, are you reading whichever the heresy novel it was? He was like, yeah. I was like, is that about such and such? Oh, but he said, oh my God, someone else who knows the story. I was like, yeah. I was like, do you play? And he went, what? Do you play? What the fuck are you talking about? Did you play a tabletop game? I mean, what tabletop game? So I showed him what I was watching on YouTube, and back then, years ago, I was watching mini wargaming and tabletop tactics.
Their money people see that they only make £5 a purchase from Audible, and think that if they pull support they will get £30, except they will go from 100k total sales to 10.
Well, that's part of the risk, Morty, right? So I then showed him what I was watching on YouTube, and back then, years and years ago, I was watching tabletop tactics and I was watching mini wargaming battle reports, and he couldn't believe the fact that the game that I was watching was essentially, not quite, because 40k, 30k, but still, was essentially a narrative that he was reading, right? And he was like, fuck me, it's an actual... I was like, yeah, it's a game. It was probably a game before it was a proper narrative, right? Now, the reason why I'm telling you that story, so although he was using it on Kindle, the reason why I'm telling you that story is, if that stuff had only ever been available in Warhammer-specific locations and apps, Matt would have never found it. And I'm sure there is a lot of people out there who are the same, would have never found it, right? Keeping things mainstream in their availability gets more eyes on the product and more people gets to see it. We had a guy in the game chat yesterday, I think it was, it might have been Tuesday, but I think it was yesterday, who had recently found Space Marine 2, I think it was, on computer or console, and watched his first ever game stream this week, and he's getting into the hobby because of the video games. That's not going to be a lone success story. That's going to be super common, that story, actually. And people that go and find Warhammer 40k or Horus Heresy via Audible or Waterstones, which is a bookstore here in the UK if you're unaware, or whatever it is that people use to find these things, that they're going to be people that would have otherwise never got eyes on the product. If Games Workshop pull support from Audible and only push it on the Black Library app, Mordy, I agree with what you're saying, but more importantly, there's a ton of eyes that are just never going to see it. Just never going to see it. Take the amount of people that own Audible versus the amount of people that would download the Black Library app. There's a significant difference in number, without doubt. Thank you, Skippy, for 5 gifted memberships. You're a fucking legend. What a hero. But yeah, so I don't think they'll pull support from Audible because I think it's suicide. But it's also quite GW, right? What do you guys think? Hit me. Hit me with your rhythm sticks. Hit me with your members, you wonderful people. That is the way they put it from Audible because I can see them doing it, but also know the backlash if they did. So many only new books of theirs. Well, there's a world where they can release the next novel on Black Library first, and then Audible gets it like a month later. I'm actually comfortable with that. That's fine. That's fine for me. I think that's not necessarily a terrible idea because I don't need books straight away. I don't need audiobooks straight away. So I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. But that's sensible, I think. And Games Workshop often have the tendency to not be sensible. I would like to think by now we would have already heard if they were pulling Audible.
Have a mate who's getting into the hobby from playing Space Marine 2.
It's really common. Mikey from Hellstorm Wargaming, legend by the way, Mikey from Hellstorm Wargaming got into Space Marines because of playing Dawn of War, Blood Ravens specifically. Liam, I want to be green. Buy a fucking membership then. Got 20 of the Heresy books on Audible, so why would I want to shift 1 credit, 1 book? Exactly. And this is the thing, I thought, if they... Maybe this is me. Maybe I am being really super fucking naive here, but I thought, like, if they let you merge your Audible library, maybe some more people would have been able to come and or been tempted to come across. If they'd have done, like, whoever it was who said earlier, I forget who it was already, but whoever it was earlier, if they gave me a free, I think it might have been Mordy himself, if they gave me a free book for my Warhammer Plus subscription each month, like Audible does, cool. They survived their website redesign, so they haven't learned their lesson. Well, maybe. I still can't get over how much worse the website is than it was, but, you know. Sure, someone somewhere got promoted for that. Sure, someone somewhere got promoted for that. Chat, question for you as well, by the way, right? And I know what you're all going to say, and now how judgy you're all going to be, but question anyway, right? Continue with Tau. Or start new Custodes box, or do both. What do I need to do green? When someone gifts memberships, in the chat, you can click a thing on the box that says allow gifts. You need to make sure you've clicked allow gifts. If you click allow gifts, then at some point when someone gifts a membership, you could go green. But you don't just get green by turning on gifted. The way you get green is by being a member, which all these wonderful people in green are paying for. Tau. Okay, do both. Ooh, see, both is where I was going to go with it. Tau, both. I thoroughly fucking enjoyed playing Tau the other day. Both. Okay. Start orcs. I mean, if that new war boss is anything to go by. Tau, do Ultramarines. Oh, I still have my Ultramarine somewhere. Tau plus Custodians get real boring real fast. Do they? The new ones? Where do I find that? Next time someone gifts 5 in chat, it normally appears under the green box. It says such and such gifted 5. My gut was telling me do some Tau first. That's my gut. And that's how I was like, 3 Storm Surges? Do both so you can get, if you get tired of painting one, you can do the other. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking as well, to be fair. Help me, chat! What do I do? Still, Legion drama is interesting. Is this really drama, though? Is it drama? If you guys haven't seen, Games Workshop have released information today on basically how to paint Krieg in Steel Legion colours. I will wait. So Mum's waiting, chat, for one of you to give 5, so she can turn on Allow Gifted with a click. And then she'll need someone else to give 5, so she can get gifted, right? Still, I'll keep them, but a whole new model line. What's that? I wouldn't trust GW to keep Custodian 11th. I think they will. Models are nice, but gameplay with them is jank. No hordes of models and painting all that gold detail will melt your brain. Buy both, paint none, like a professional. Facts. You know my profession well, Giddy Parasite. Was the gifted not turned on all the time? I think it is, but... Does you not have a 5? No, Carl. No. There should be a little thing underneath that says accept gifted. Ah, Adrian got that one. Adrian! Thank you, Clive the Kiwi, for 1 gifted membership. A little thing should have popped up under there saying allow gifted. I'm new to 40k. Where do you guys read books? I'd rather read than... Where do you guys read books? I'd rather read than listen. What do you mean where? Where do we get books from? Most Black Library novels you can get from... most of the most common Black Library novels you can get from a lot of bookstores. Doesn't say anything. Well, you must have it on then already. And if it doesn't say allow gifts under that box... If you click on one of the top ones, does it do it? If you click on one, it might give you the option. If not, you've already got it turned on. So if you're talking about where to get them from, a lot of bookstores, a lot of mainstream bookstores have Black Library novels. You can also go to blacklibrary.com and buy the books, but that's from Games Workshop Direct, and they're quite expensive. Some local gaming stores have them. Some Warhammer shops have them. It depends on what you want specifically. Obviously, you can get them on Kindle and stuff like that as well. Or you can download the brand new app and pay through the nose directly to JW. Go on Vinted, there's loads on there. There is, yeah. eBay's good as well. eBay's really good for Warhammer books. Yeah. That's the best way. In terms of where you read them, well, I don't read them, so someone said on the toilet, but I audiobook it normally, and it's normally in the car. Thank you. Well, how do I say that one? Billy the Enchanter, thank you for 5 gifted. Mr. Dave B, thank you for the 1 gifted. Or phone that Luton, yeah. Thank you, you wonderful, wonderful people. I love you. I love you very much. We're not many members away from me for forcing me to do the random box giveaway next week. Just so you know. In the shower's tricky? Nah. Waterproof Kindle case. Easy. Think outside the box, James. Anyone doing any hobbying tonight? I'm not. I'm here. I used to have a lot of Black Library books in EPUB format before they let Amazon sell them. EPUBs were... I used to... I remember when games... I don't know why they ever stopped this. I'd like to know if people know why they ever stopped this, right? But I don't know why people ever stopped it. Why they ever stopped this. You used to be able to buy codexes and stuff on iBook, right? On Apple. Oh yeah, I saw that today, Gasty. I don't know why Brian's not... Oh, here he comes.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Saluting face emoji. Sweating face emoji.
I think he went into hospital unwell, lasted less than a couple of days, and he's gone. Mental. Absolutely mental. Marky Mark, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Legend. Go on, chat.
But I used to be able to buy iBooks, right? iBooks used to be a thing that existed for Games Workshop codexes, and they were fucking great because you'd open the book, you'd go to the page with the unit, you'd look at the special rule, you'd click on the special rule, and it would give you the rule as a little pop-up. Beautiful things to use. Really, really good. And then they just didn't do them anymore. Mental. How's Hobby House going? It's okay. I'm wildly stressed right now, Benji. So Hobby House is doing okay. Tonight's quite a good night. It's quite busy. Last night was Dodo, right? So I'm quite stressed at the moment because it's making money, but it's not making enough money, which was always going to be the case. And I'm conscious it was always going to be the case at this time of its life, right? We're only like 3 weeks in, okay? So my expectations, it's where we probably were always going to be. My hope was that we would already be doing better. But, that's a great idea. Best Chuck Norris things. So, people have a such and such Chuck Norris, but Chuck Norris this, right? Those quotes or jokes. Best ones of those on postcards, go. That should take us to £1 million in half an hour. Hit me with them. Best Chuck Norris quotes on postcards. Love it. So I have it in my Apple Books. It's an Eldar painting Harlequin's guide. I think I had that as well, actually. I think I had that one too, Dan. Great minds. Just paint Krieg models and Steel Legion colours if you want new Steel Legion Guardsman models. Well, that's what Joe's been saying for ages, to be fair. Is a pattern emerging with Hobby House at its busy hours? It's too early to tell, mate. Friday nights are proving more popular than I thought they were going to be, if I'm honest with you. Saturday lunchtimes is very popular. We've also got a bunch of events that have been booked by Midlife Wargaming, who you often see in chat. And he has kindly offered a 10% discount code for channel members to book events. And he does like 500-point speed hammer and 1,000-point games and 2,000-point doubles and all sorts, right? And spearhead events and what have you. So I'm currently deciding which membership tier is going to get the 10% discount on event tickets booked through Midlife for events at Hobby House. And I'm thinking Haskell tier, but I'm open to... If you all go Hasir, not a chance, not happening. But I'm thinking about Haskell tier for 10% discount on
Chuck
events.
Norris can put the last bar on a cot bed together with one hand.
I fucking love that one! And if you're not military, you have no idea what he's talking about.
Chuck Norris has a bear rug at home. The bear's not dead, it's just afraid to move.
I love it. Go on, Chuck Norris jokes.
Before Doc gave Chuck Norris an injection, he told the needle it may hurt a bit.
I love him. They used to go on for ages, didn't they? Ugh. Painting a horse like a zebra doesn't make it safe. Are people really upset about this? Is this really a thing people have got upset about? Have they triggered people here? And I'm not judging, I'm just curious. I'm just genuinely curious if people are actually triggered by this or not. Are you actually... Because it's okay if you are. I accept it. I accept that you might be triggered by it. I want to know. I want to know if people actually really care about it. Portaloos and Bastion were full of them. Facts, yeah. Chuck Norris has never spilt Nuln oil. Nerd's gonna nerd. Yeah, but there are things that people get upset about, and I am like justified. And there are things, and I do wonder. There's a little part of me that does wonder if Games Workshop are like, psych, his Steel Legion in like 6 months, and it's all a fucking bait and switch. But I don't know. Thank you so much, Yarl Tom, for 5 gifted memberships. You're a legend.
Put it like a rainbow dash if you want. Yeah, do what you want with your fucking models. I'll be honest with you. I saw the Steel Legion tutorial. The fuck was that? I saw the Steel Legion tutorial for the Valhalla, not for the Valhallans, for the Krieg, and I was like, oh, I want to do that now. Now I'm not going to. For reference, I'm not going to. There's no way I'm starting it because I can't. I struggle to paint elite level armies, let alone what's it called? Horde armies, Horde infantry armies specifically. And I think if I did Krieg, I would want it to mostly be infantry and main battle tanks. Because I think that's what I think Krieg, or artillery pieces, I should say, more than main battle tanks. Chuck Norris is the missing 2 Primarchs. Postcards team.
The coffee table moves for Chuck Norris toe.
Good, I like it. The fact that people have already been doing it, but GW doing this drama, I know, yeah. I didn't know there was a difference between Steel Legion and Krieg. There kind of isn't really. Krieg, by the way, great novel. Really good book. Really, really good book. Krieg started as an alternative colour scheme for Steel Legion models. We've just come full circle. Is that true? I didn't know that. Give me your most obscure Games Workshop fact. I want to hear those. Or, failing that, just your most obscure fact. On a postcard. Right, I could do with laughs tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. I could do with things that will make me smile and be happy. Which is jokes, stupid comments, obscure facts, or multiple gifted memberships. They all work.
Number 1. When he was born, Chuck Norris held his mother's hand and told her everything will be okay. Number 2. God built humans in the image of Chuck Norris.
Good. Strong. Thank you, Esk, for the $5. Oh, I love it. Games Workshop was actually created by Chuck Norris. That is an obscure fact and Chuck Norris relevant all on the same day. I have an AOS troll bait army. I call it Soul Bright Gravelords, all in my little poly colours. Why well balanced, looks great, but it gets the mouth breathers raging. It's fucking your hobby, mate. You crack on. Fucking hell, Benj. Come on, people. On postcards for me, at least. It makes me double smile, right? He says, my mate died of heartburn. I can't believe Gavis gone. Just finished the End in the Death Part 3. What shall I read next? Not a clue. I have no idea. What do you want? 40k narrative? 30k narrative? I've got some good 40k book recommendations. Evan, thank you for 5 gifted memberships, you fucking hero. What a legend. What a fucking man. What a guy. Go on, chat. If all 107 of you gift 5, I'd probably cry. Today, that's probably going to happen.
Load-bearing walls in the 40k universe are heretical.
Okay. Cool. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Chuck Norris can roll a one-sided dice.
A one-sided dice. What result does he get? And get a 6.
Where do you weigh a whale? The railway station.
I mean, shit jokes also work, PJ. Right? Morty, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. He did it. I said it. He did it. Anybody else going to do it? Anybody else going to do it? No, just you, Morty. Thank you for 5 gifted, man. You're an absolute hero. Love you.
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you all, to be fair, but, you know.
Chuck Norris always gets 6 on a CP reroll.
I quite like the idea of Chuck Norris Warhammer-based facts. I quite like that as a thing, as a concept, as a theme.
A rattlesnake bit Chuck Norris, and after 5 long days of agonizing pain, the snake died.
Hot take, bringing Yarrick back but ditching Steel Legion makes it pointless to even go back to Armageddon. It may as well be a different planet. It's like fighting over Baal but having no Blood Angels. I mean, they haven't ditched Steel Legion, though. Steel Legion just haven't had models for the longest time. I do think it would have made more sense to drop like at least a Steel Legion kill team at the same time, you know? Callum, thank you for 5 gifted. Stop it, Callum. Stop it. No more. No more. That's 65 from Callum alone tonight, chat. No more. Although I did say if everyone gifted 5, so it's partly my fault. But still. Oh, look. Another member of my family who's a grey name trying to sponge off the rest of you.
They say cheese gives you nightmares. That's rubbish. I'm not scared of cheese. We didn't have pedophiles when I was a kid. We had to buy our own sweets. Chuck Norris is why the Emperor built the Imperium.
We didn't have paedophiles. We had to buy our own sweets. Either that, PJ, you're an ugly kid. One of the two.
Sly Marbo's dad was Chuck Norris.
Yeah, 40k Chuck Norris quotes I'm here for, by the way. Absolutely here for that. Absolutely here for that. Amazing. I love it. I'm here for it. Thank you, Callum, for 5 more gifted, by the way. You are a legend. Only one sponging Dempsey allowed. Build your own filing cabinet, then. I had to! I had to build it. You didn't finish it. You fucked it. You couldn't put the fucking roof on. I had to do that. Then you couldn't do the drawers. You haven't really built a filing cabinet if you can't do the drawers. And in the meantime, you spilt my monster and smashed my cup. If a person turned up, chat, to help you out, right, and they built the bottom, backs, and sides of a filing cabinet, didn't put the roof on it, didn't fit any of the drawers, and at the same time, it fell over, hit your desk, tipped your monster over so it spilt all over your desk, and smashed your cup, right, and it got shattered and went everywhere, right? If someone did that, would you consider them, of A, having built a filing cabinet, and B, had been helpful? My YouTube support, had I request a refund? Yeah, he wasted it. It spilled everywhere. And then he comes in sponging in a grey name. There's Tim Chaser at the start of the stream becoming a fucking acer. Checking your own delivery then. I did! 14 boxes and you did 4. I did check it in. I did! Sounds like he should be paying you for the issues caused. Facts, chat. I'd consider them fired. Exactly. Stop pestering your younger brother, Ashley. Exactly. Wanker. Amazing. Who needs help when you have brothers to you instead? Exactly. He was like, oh, I can't get in next Wednesday. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Shocking. What are eldest brothers for if not to smash your cup?
He gets so upset with being called the eldest brother of the two. It's fucking great. He gets so upset.
Don't involve me in family squabbles.
No, Tim, you are my beacon. You are my light. You are the example. I can get in next Wednesday. Fuck. Armageddon Codex, 4 new armies, Steel Legion Salamanders, Speed Freaks, but yet Black Templars get the most love even to this day. Do they? Oh, I saw someone say, what's your recommendations as well? Again...
Number 3, Chuck Norris can dribble a bowling ball. Number 4, Chuck Norris got the Emperor pregnant to make the Primarchs.
I can dribble a bowling ball. It just fucking hurts me feet. I think someone said, what are your recommendations? And if we're going to go off 40k, there's a few books I think I would suggest. You can start the Caiaphas Cain series. They are incredibly good. If you want standalones, I like Jane Czar quite a lot. I'm a big fan of that book. I've listened to it multiple times. The Infinite and Divine is very, very good. I like Lords of Silence. I quite enjoyed that one, actually. If you can get past some of the silly little nurgling stuff, I mostly quite enjoyed that one. What else is there? Standalones. Krieg is amazing.
Jenna Steelers covet Chuck Norris's jeans the most, but will never attempt to steal them.
Thank you, Evan, for the $5. So Krieg is a great novel. I really enjoyed Krieg. Incredible novel. So that's just a couple off the top of my head that I recommend because I've read them. Most of those I've read more than once. There's also Aaron Dempsey Bowden did the Black Legion series, which is also very, very, very good. I can't remember the name of the books, but Black Legion series by Aaron Dempsey Bowden is very, very good. Eisenhorn I've kind of struggled with a little. It's all right. I don't mind it. Gaunt's Ghosts is decent. Gaunt's Ghosts is very, very good. What else is there? The Beast Arises. The Beast Arises series is quite good. So there's a plethora. There's an absolute plethora of stuff that's all, I think, quite good novels and worth a peruse. All good. Original, I like it. Yeah, I was a fan of that Gene Sitters joke. Evan, well done. Thanks. We'll look now. Go for it, mate. Gaunt's Ghost, Eisenhorn, and Ravenor. Eisenhorn and Ravenor, I've only ever heard good things about them, but I was kind of meh. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood at the time. I need to give it another go. It's quite possible.
Emperor was Chuck Norris equals Horus would be loyal.
No one would go against him, would they? Horus Heresy. He's just finished reading End of the Death Part 3, Clive, so I'm assuming he's done the Heresy. I've always wanted games to actually do Plastic Steel Legion, and now that hope is dead. So it would have to be a third-party mod now. Do you actually think it's dead though, Garsty? Like again, it'd be quite a Games Workshop thing to do to show everybody how. Right. Imagine they should. maybe I'm overthinking it, right? But imagine Games Workshop. Imagine a Games Workshop put something out there that told everybody how to paint their Krieg like Steel Legion. So with Armageddon coming, loads of people go out there and buy Krieg and paint them Steel Legion colours. And then Games Workshop go, guess what we've got? New Steel Legion. Like, I wouldn't put it past them. It's a bit of a cunt's trick, but I wouldn't put it past them. I feel like they could and would do that, right? I feel like that is definitely something that they would do and they could do. Whether they actually will be doing that, I don't know. But I wouldn't necessarily suggest that they are never coming. Paint Krieg in Steel Legion. Psych, here's actual Steel Legion. That's my point, right? Where Games Workshop is nothing is dead, anything there's money in it, yeah. It basically says it by the posted out. I mean, it was put out by Warcom. Read into that what you will. I think that Jojo Beans is right, and that the way to go at the moment, at least, is kill teams.
Chuck Norris sneezed and caused the Great Rift. Abaddon stole the credit.
Fair. Yeah, so I think, I think kill teams are the way to go. And so you could do a kill team of Catachans, a kill team of Steel Legion, a kill team of Mordians, a kill team of maybe Praetorians, a kill team of Valhallans, a kill team of Talon Desert Raiders. It's quite a lot, right? But I think you could do that. Then you could do a kill team of other legions, Word Bearers maybe, which would get me quite excited, to be fair. What if 11th edition box was Steel Legion versus Orcs and not Space Marine Sight? I'd personally love it. I just don't think they'll ever do it. Because I think doing it would be slight suicide, because Space Marines are the gateway drug, right? I think it would be amazing, PJ, but then I'm a veteran gamer. Space Marines are a gateway drug. I can't see them doing it. Do a kill team like Krieg, see how well it goes. Exactly. Did you include Praetorians? Yes, I did. Fucking love Praetorians. Like Joe Willie wants to do a catching army and he'd love to see plastic Valhallans. I really want plastic Mordian Iron Guard. That's what I want. Plastic Mordians would be fucking incredible. If Chuck Norris was in 40k, he'd still be 10 points less than Abaddon. True story. True story. Vostroyans. Oh, I forgot about Vostroyans. That'd be great as well. Space Marines have had anything for the last 4 decades. Yeah, right. Right. Let me be really clear, PJ, right? I am not a person who wants another launch box of Space Marines, nor do I want another edition with loads of Space Marine kits and detachments. Personal preference, right? I think a lot of people that have been in the hobby for a while probably would agree. But the reason why Space Marines have got everything for the last 4 decades is because what's happened to Games Workshop's profits. Now, I don't agree with everything they do, and I think they make cock-ups, and I think they make more mistakes than they should make for a company of their size, is my personal opinion. And I'm quite critical of a lot of what they do. And I often have to stop myself and think to myself, they are a multi-billion pound company, in fact, that's now traded on the FTSE 100, whose share value has done realistically nothing but climb in the last 2 decades. Maybe I'm not right. Maybe they are right. And when Space Marines get everything for 2, 3, 4 decades, and they go from their share value as it was to where it is now, I mean...
Guard players with a stunning Krieg release this edition. Oh no, my lobster is too buttery and my steak too juicy. Where's Steel Legion?
I mean, to be fair, Pridders, I saw Space Wolves players whinging that they didn't have fucking Lehman Russ after having an incredible release as well. Mordians are in the preview. Don't get me excited. Imperial Guard armies are cooler than the rest of the 40k armies. I do like Guard armies. I do like them. And if it wasn't Cadians, like I really wanted to do a whole plastic Krieg army, but the problem is it's quite common now.
Chuck Norris 2+ Invan and 2+ feel no pain 50 wounds.
Minimum. Chat, the memberships calm down now. We're about to run out of membership people at the top. If you can dig deep in that pocket of yours and throw your members at me, I'd be massively appreciative. Guard box set, bad edition box. And I think that's true. I think I'd love it, but I think it wouldn't do as well. And so they have to do what's going to sell, don't they? Ultimately, they just have to. Do you have a box of Warcry Thanatex Tithe? I don't think we have any Warcry at the moment, PJ. I'll have to go and have a look downstairs, but I'm 99% sure we don't have any Warcry at the moment. We are still increasing our stock holdings. Imperial Guard armies aren't even in the top 3 cool Imperial armies. Oh, it's going to be a bum fight in chat.
You're holding job as a sensible person. I love him, but he's a weird one. Mm-hmm. Are any of us sensible? No. Facts, no. Absolutely not. I love the idea of a feel no paint, says Strummingfish. That's my favourite. A feel no paint is my favourite. I have a feel no paint. I have a 2+ feel no paint. Facts. We all love our silly toys, so we just want them our way. Yeah, I know, and I get it, right? It's sometimes for some people it can be turbo frustrating. You wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Like, think about some people. Like, think about, like, before this latest release, Custodes players or Abmech players who wait and wait and wait, and they watch things coming out like Emperor's Children or a Krieg Wave or New Eldar Aspect Warriors or right? All these cool shit, all these cool things that come out. They see all these new releases and these new ranges, these new models, and then you go, here, Custodian man, you've got a squat-based Custodian shield captain. Here, Admech people, you've got stilts. I get they sit there and go, all of that waiting, all of that patience, watching everybody else get cool new toys, and this is what we get? Like, it's a bit naff, isn't it? Could be a Grey Knight player. Exactly, Esk. Those poor fuckers. At least Guard players, if they want to play Steel Legion, they could paint Krieg that colour. It would fit. Okay, it's not the perfect solution, but it's a solution. Kill Team Grotesques. Right, chat. Also, another question for you all. It's starting to get a bit busy in here now. We finally got to over 100 people watching, right? I am thinking at some point in the near-ish future about running a 40k GT style event downstairs, right? GT style event. Let me clarify. 5 games of Warhammer, yes. 2,000 points, yes. Competitive L-shaped terrains, no. Cool tables, yes. Absolute winner, Giga Chad, who beats 5 people throughout the day and brings the most broken list, no. No. Favourite game votes, best painted, most thematic, that kind of stuff. Most sporting, etc. Right? I'm thinking about putting that together. What I want to know is twofold. Oh, by the way, all those awards come with prizes as well. What I want to know is twofold. A, are you interested? B, where would you price it? I have a number in my head. I don't want to say it out loud. Where would you guys price it? Sign me up. Okay, so Escapade would come. We've got one person coming to play. Biggest schlong vote, yeah. 5 rounds, yes. You'd pay $1 million, Pritters. Okay. I might be pricing other people out of it at that point, though, but I don't think I'd mind. I think I'd let you come and play and just win. You pay $1 million and you get to play 5 games, 1 against each team member of your choice. 6.5k. Fuck, we're back there, are we? I'd bet a trip for that. Only what? 12-hour flight. Is it? Where are you coming from? 60 quid. Interesting. Okay, we have a sensible number. 50 to 60 quid. Okay. That would be sick. You'd like that.
Chuck Norris isn't dead. He just wanted a rematch against Bruce Lee.
Love it. That's 50 to 70. Okay, interesting. You pay me. All right, that's not going to work, third edition, I'll be honest. West Coast US. Okay. Yeah, it's about 12 hours. Well, I think it was 11 hours, when I flew from California. 55.50. Brilliant. 1 day, yes, easy to. So we can do a 1 day event as well, which is similar. The way I'm looking at it, right, is, and I've said this before, instead of tournaments where people come to win, we do events where people just get to play against some opponents they wouldn't normally get to play against on cool tables and cool terrain. Right? And that's the concept. It's like, if you want to go and get ITC points and you want to be best in faction for fucking Blood Angels, you're probably better off going to a UKTC Super Major. But if you just want to enjoy yourself and have fun and throw some dice on some cool fucking tables and meet some people, because one of the biggest questions we have, how do I find opponents? How do I find opponents to come and play? Right? How do I find opponents? So if I was like, well, actually, we're going to do a 1 day event on a Friday or a Saturday, you can play 3 separate people on that 1 day. We'll arrange it all for you. We're going to give out awards, but it's just not for the person who's turned up being the biggest dick kicker. We're going to give out awards for the coolest looking army. We're going to give out awards for the best painted army. We're going to give out awards for favourite game votes for people that have said, this guy's decent, I like this guy. You know, stuff like that. I think that's just a thing that most people don't kind of offer. Maybe I'm just sheltered from it. Maybe lots of places are offering this. But I would argue that our tables are pretty unmatched. So you could get drawn on the big Fortress Wall table. I think that's an event I'd like to go to, but I'm also aware that I'm saying that as a person who wants to also put the event on. So, you know, pinch of salt, maybe. Maybe I'm just selling myself my own product. Need to add a Hobby House Find an Opponent chat. We're going to create our own space for it. I can create one in Discord for you members, but I also want to create one where people who aren't members, because we get a lot of people in. What's quite nice, legitimately quite nice, is we get a lot of people in who are no idea who I am. I ain't got a fucking clue. Not a fucking clue who I am. They're just like, oh, that's... So Toby's like, that's Liam, he's one of the owners. That's it. And that's nice. The amount of people that are finding us who don't know who I am, that's nice. So I can put a thread in Discord for Find an Opponent, but I need to create a space which is accessible to everybody that aren't just channel members, right? Although maybe you just want to specifically book a game against a channel member. So you have to fight an old world battle in that fortress table. Have you seen Toby's new, like, old cathedral building? Like his old Hammer cathedral building, Dave? Not so good for old world, granted, but fucking looks incredible. It's screaming out for Mordheim. Who are you? No one, mate. A man who's got stuck on 130 members. I'd love to, but the plane ticket is more of an issue. Fair. Not cheap, is it? Not cheap. I might book a Saturday soon and only advertise it to channel members where you get 3 games, so I can do an event that gives aces their free ticket. That's quite possible. I might do that. That could be fun. I'd be into that. Stuck on 130 members. Didn't that start Bonnie Blue? Yeah. Playing live blackjack, didn't win. Well, you can spend all your winnings right now, Dave. Oh. Mordy Hammer. Haven't you already done like 10 anyway? Or 15 even? Jesus. Thank you for 20 gifted, man. What an absolute legend. I love you. Can you offer people with a Discord the chance to pay for someone's table? Maybe. There's got to be a way we can do that. You can gift card stuff. Thank you so much, Mordy Hammer, for 20 gifted. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do the giveaway cube.
I need to finish building it now, so because I actually have to do a giveaway on Wednesday. Have to. Gonna have to have that built, right? With 4 prizes in it as well. Oliver Wright wants a membership as well, chat. He wants another member because keep going, team. Make me cry. Did you see Thanes today? I should be gambling. I'm a nun now. Shouldn't. I mean, no, I didn't see Thanes today. I'm not keeping up. I said it in Thanes earlier, because some stuff went on in Thanes earlier that was... This is not negative stuff, so don't panic. But some stuff went on in Thanes earlier that I was trying to organise. I didn't realise that what I was trying to sort out had already been discovered and blah. And I said it in Thanes, and it's very true, unfortunately. Life is just kicking my ass at the moment. It's from multiple angles all at the same time. So, it's, yeah. Not having a good time right now, chat, is the best way I can put it. In fact, these little streams talking to you guys for an hour and a half is an amazing little piece of escapism, I'll be honest. How do your giveaways work? We normally create a keyword. I'm not sure what that keyword would be. I then have a random bot, same bot that does all of our exclamation marks, Nightbot. And when you type the keyword in chat, it automatically enters you into Nightbot. At some point, then you hit like generate winner, and it will pick one of the people that's entered at random, and you win. What we've got then is I've got. Hang on, chat. Hang on. So I've bought myself an IKEA Kallax unit there with cupboard doors, right, to put on the front of the cupboards. Okay. And then my camera is on an arm. So what we can do for the giveaway, right, is we can pick one at random. Whoever wins, we then show you the four holes. We show you the 4 slots in the cabinet. You pick one of them at random. We open the what's it called? The cupboard, and you win whatever is inside. And it could be a combat patrol. It could be a Primark. It could also be an army painter speed paint. Could be all those things. Could be any of those things. Right? So that's what I've been building for giveaways here. And I'm going to put it in the background so you guys can see the 4 cabinets and put 4 white question marks on them with a little number, and you get to pick which one. Right? And what's in cupboard 2, 3, 4 isn't going to be the same next week either. So if you pick cupboard 1, 2, 3, 4 will move around. Callum, stop it! Thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Could and probably is a Games Workshop carry case in each one. Yup. Expect some of them to have Games Workshop carry cases in them. Although, it has to fit in one of these. And you can't fit a big carry case in here. It's got to fit in one of these things, look. If it can't fit in a cupboard, and the big carry case won't fit in there, so. Callum, thank you so much for 5 more gifted, by the way. Callum, now chat,
has gifted 70 members all by himself. He's almost responsible for 50% of the members tonight. 50%. Does a combat patrol fit? Yeah, combat patrol fits in there. Defo. Hang on. A Vanguard box of Auric War Clans. See, fits. Fits-esque. Venja, thank you for 1 gifted membership, you're a legend. Oh, it's off of multiples of 5. Thank you, though, for the 1 gifted man. What a hero. An empty carry case would be mean. Will it have stuff in it? Maybe one day it does. Maybe one day it doesn't, Yeston. That's the gamble you take. It's Matt O'Reilly reincarnated. Is anyone in like Australia knows how to go and check on him? Because we haven't heard from him for ages, and I just want to make sure he's okay. It's not even straight up. It's not the gifted. I just want to make sure he's okay. Now it was in the top left slot. Maybe it will stay there. Maybe it will stay there. I think it's a cool idea. I can even rig up a second camera, literally, for just giveaway cam. I can do that. Whitey, thank you for the 1 gifted. You're a hero. Up to 157. Devon. I don't think we should joke about that. I'm worried about him too. I'm not joking about it. Like, I legitimately want to make sure he's okay, and I don't know how to get hold of him. I think he messaged me on Discord once. Maybe I'll reach out. What I don't want to do, though, what I also don't want to do, and I'm very conscious of this, and I do this sometimes, when people leave Thanes, especially if they're like really active Thanes and they just disappear, I'm like, I get real stuck in my head. I get in this real catch-22 situation. I'm like, on the one hand, they've been a Thane for ages, very chatty, so I want to be like, is everything okay? Are you all right? Because I care. Because I genuinely fucking care, right? On the other hand, I'm like, are they going to think I'm going, oh, fuck you if you've cancelled your Thanes. Please come back. Because it's not about the money at that point. It's about going, are you okay? Like, is everything all right? And if they're like, yeah, I just need to take a break, I'm like, cool, good. As long as you're okay, that's fine. Right? Avenger, thank you for 1 more gifted membership. Thank you so much. He was on stream in February, but only chatted. I haven't seen him for ages. If he's in stream and chatting, then he's okay, and that's fine. I just want to make sure he's okay. That's all I care about. It's the same when if people join Thanes, they're in the WhatsApp chat and they leave Thanes. It's the same thing. I'm like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Because I fucking care. Because that's me. All right, chat. Benja, thank you for 1 more gifted membership on 159 right now. You don't have to keep doing it to get it to multiples of 5 again. You're fine with the 1 gifted's fine. It's lovely. I love you for it. Thank you. Can't you find him on social media? I don't. This is a weird thing to say for a man who runs a YouTube channel. Well, multiple YouTube channels, actually. I fucking hate social media, PJ. I don't. The amount of fucking friend requests I get through on Facebook from people who clearly just watch the channel, and I'm like, yeah, accept. And someone's like, why are you accepting everything? I was like, I've got nothing to share on Facebook. There's nothing on there, so... We tend to care about each other and things. We do. Yeston, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. You're a hero. Up to 160. But someone else is going to try and solve my problem for me, and I guarantee another one will come through. But thank you, Yeston, for the 1 gifted. Only 40 to go to get to 200, chat. I'm a grown man. I can do what I want. Love you. Please don't leave me on an odd number. Not tonight. Who are we looking for? Matt O'Reilly, but I can't remember what his name is on Discord. Oh, really? I just care that he's okay. And if people have seen him in the chat in February, then logic would tell me that he's okay.
I just don't want anyone to think that I'm like, where is he? Because he was a prolific gifter, because that's not the case. At all. Are we all done now? Have we all spent all of our energy? Are we good? You've gone quiet now, chat. You've gone quiet on me. The cheeky gift is coming through, have been great, but otherwise you've gone quiet on me. What do you want to talk about now? You've got 20 minutes of my time, team. Then I'd like to go and sleep. Hey, Alison, how's it going? Confident for tomorrow? When is the store getting a phone? I was literally looking today for the phone that we want to buy. Because I don't know what we need. I don't know what we need to be able to receive calls. I don't know if we need to have a pay and go SIM or what. But I was literally looking today, so hopefully sometime soon. Garsty, you've done this on purpose. I know you have. Thank you for the one gifted membership, though. But you've done it on purpose. And for that, you're a knob. But thank you, because I love you. But, you know, knob. Still lurking and working. 3-1 Saints. I'd take that. I think we can clean sheet against Oxford. Clean sheet against Oxford, but, you know. Should be easy. Have you seen their form of late, Garsty? I'm building Shroud Runners. No idea if they are good, but they look cool. I fucking love Shroud Runners. They look super cool. They worked really hard, Garsty, to get me back on that multiple 5, and you just fucked everyone. And then you think it's funny, don't you? What's your coolest model that's also dog shit? Did you see the snippet of the models on the table being painted in the preview? Varak snapshot it in the vid and I want your thoughts. I haven't seen, no. Saints are in best form in the league at the moment. Yeah. I mean, I'm hopeful, but I'm also a Saints fan. Field Marshal Dreer. Facts. Okay, one, done. Fulgrim's a good shout, though, as well, to be fair. Why are you thanking for the one gifted membership?
What has 4 legs and says a? Sheep with no lips.
I'm chuckling to myself a lot in all fair. I bet you are. Is it just because we've gone above Wrexham? Is that what it is? Dog shit, which way? Rules is where I was going. Cool model, shit rules. So I Fulgrim and Field Marshal Dreer are both, or Lord Marshal Dreer are both great shouts. What's the most expensive model you can buy? That's a tough question to answer. Mainstream models in plastic, or including resin as well? Saints Arsenal the 4th. Got my ticket. Middlesbrough are... they could drop out top 2, Dave, couldn't they? Or have they already? Arrowman. Is Arrowman bad? The Manta. How much was the Manta? I thought the Manta was the most expensive. I forgot how much he was in pounds. It's a lot. Do they still sell the Town Manta? Let's go have a quick look. Games Workshop. Wah, wah. Workshop. Let's go Warhammer. Xenos. They still sell the Manta? I don't think they do they? The Tiger Shark is still on there. Maybe they do. I don't ever want a Manta for reference. It's not still on here. The Manta's not still on here. So they currently don't sell the Manta. So it can't be the most expensive model. Sad Panda. Oh, I quite like the Tower Flyers. They look quite cool. I like those. So, what's the next one? What's the next most expensive behind the Manta? Is it a Warlord? Manta was 2k. Yeah, it was expensive, wasn't it? I think a Forge World Manta is still just under 2,000. You can't buy it anymore. A lot, though. A Warlord Titan. A Warlord Titan is what I would have assumed as well, to be fair.
the Horsey Heresy, forces of the Mechanicum, I think it is, isn't it? And it's Questoric Titan Legions. So a Mars pattern Warlord Titan body, so no arms, no guns, no head, no tilt shields, is currently up for sale for £1,276.50. If you want to put some guns on its arms, which you will have to, they're around £110 to £140 each. If you want to put some shoulder weapons on, which you also need to, they're another £142. Then the head and the tilt shields is another £86. So one. Let me just do some quick maths. Wait one. To get a full Warlord Titan, quick maths here. 1276.50 plus 142.50 plus 86 plus 118 plus. Let's pick a different arm for the other side. Let's go for Mars pattern Warlord Titan. Power Fist 135.500. So to buy a full Mars pattern Warlord Titan with 2 guns, shoulder weapons, so 2 arms, shoulder weapons, and the face and tilt shields, right? £1,758.50. That's the cost of the Mars pattern Warlord Titan, fully kitted. Plus postage and packaging, of course. Thank you, Perpetual Whip, for 5 gifted memberships. You're a legend. That's how much a fully kitted out Mars Warlord Titan is. Lots of money. What's the cheapest model? Fuck knows. That 50p makes all the difference. It does. It does. Anything bigger than I'm going to be honest with you, Chad, as well, right? Anything bigger than a Warhound, I kind of just not really bothered about. Tom Kane, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Go on, chat. So about 10 million to get one in Australia, yeah. How many gifted are we on? We're on 172, Garsty. We're 28 away from 200 gifted. I've heard lots of raving, but not on the bigger streams. What do you guys think of Pro Acryl? Toby is... I think it's what he uses. Toby is a massive Pro Acryl fan, and he's quite a good and accomplished painter. So I would trust his opinion on paints. I've never used Pro Acryl, so I can't give you a direct feedback on it. I'm sure some people in chat have used it, but I've only ever heard good things. Bath still went in good. I've only ever heard good things. Toby loves the stuff. Pro Acryl fan hater. Yeah, a lot of people like it. Toby's a disgusting painter. How dare he? Yeah. Pro Acryl is amazing. Suggest using a dry palette if you try it out. Okay. So you look nothing but positive in there. Citadel squeeze droppers, but not pots. So controversial opinion. I've said this before on the chat. I like the Citadel pots personally, but I understand why people hate them. But I love them. Done with work, heck yeah. Time to celebrate, Evan. Time to celebrate with 5 gifted. I just bought my first non-Citadel paint to try. We've got a bunch of Army Painter. I quite like some of the Army Painter stuff. I've been using it. It's just not mentioned on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, super positive reviews I've seen. So I think we're going to stock it at some point. I think that's the plan. I think Toby wants to stock it. Actually, it's Warhammer Paint. Not currently on my shelf. It's not. It's currently on my shelf. Is Citadel paints. Do you know what they did? Right, it's so fucking annoying for us. So fucking annoying for us. They've changed every paint from Citadel paints to Warhammer paints. The name of the paint has stayed exactly the same. So it's Citadel paint, Mephiston red, and it's Warhammer paint, Mephiston red. Right? The recipe for the paint has stayed exactly the same. Hasn't changed. So for all intents and purposes, it's the same fucking paint. Right? And what they've done is they've changed every barcode. Change the barcode. How many things do you need to update on the website? Well, thankfully we've built automations to do a lot of it for us. Thank God. I dropped like $400 on army painting. Not great. I mean, it depends. Truly deserve more subs than what you have. Oh, bless you, Nick. Thank you. And members? I just don't understand why they changed the fucking... I don't understand why they changed the barcode. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, they do it on reboxes as well sometimes. They rebox a product and change the barcode, and it seems dumb. And they rebox other products and don't change the barcode. So we're currently getting old boxes through and new boxes through, and the new boxes are slightly different. They've got multiple languages on them and slightly different font typeface. And they're the same barcode, and they've had other boxes that have changed quite, well, a little bit more significantly, and they've then changed barcodes. It's just fucking, honestly, dealing with them is turbo frustrating, chat. Turbo frustrating. I can't decide as well if I do or don't prefer the new branding. So Toby's against it. He thinks it's worse. I think it might be... I think it might make sense the way it looks. I think it's a bit cleaner. I don't know. I'm kind of... Now I've seen it in person, I'm like, okay, I get it. Delegate to Tony. We got... Well, that's what we've got automations for. We're fine. Did you see Games Workshop telling us to paint Krieg as Steel Legion instead of giving us an upgrade or kill team? I did, yeah. I did. I don't hate it so much. I don't hate it so much. I think it's fine, but I understand why people are upset by it. It paints the same as the person was. Well, I mean, that's kind of my attitude towards it as well, right? I said this when we did the whole stream about it. I don't really fucking care too much. Paint's paint. So 2020's clean look. I think it's boring, but that's me. It's just the way branding's going now, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. Every major rebrand that comes out removes all that. There's some stuff out there that you can see on the internet about brands that have, over the course of the last 2 decades, developed from a logo to another logo, including people like Google. And they've gone from these like sexy logos with loads of like detail to this kind of clean, like modern font, remove all the gut. And it's like, to some degree, it's almost like every logo now just fucking looks the same. And it's a bit dull.
But that's the modernization of branding. And for some reason, and I get making it cleaner, arguably makes it clearer. But then, did anybody have a problem recognizing the Google logo before? I don't think they did. I don't know. I kind of hate it. I think it's kind of devoid of character and flavour, in my own personal opinion. Warhammer paints. I get doing Warhammer paints. I get it. I get changing the name from Citadel to Warhammer. I do understand why they've done it. I've heard some rumours it's to do with language barriers and stuff as well, which is interesting. But I don't hate the branding on it, but it is a bit dull. It is a bit like, oh, it just says Warhammer paints with a coloured bar, depending on what type of paint it is. Brands have to be seen to change and change for change's sake, though, right? I'd be happy with an upgrade sprue for Steel Legion, 100%. 100%. Pre-pensioner? Who are you kidding? I think they're doing a lot of product and brand alignment ready for when it goes super mainstream through things like Amazon, and I get it. I just don't love it personally, but hey. That's me. What the fuck do I know? I am thinking about starting my own design company up, John, right? I'm thinking about starting my own design company for logo improvements, and it's just me, Microsoft Word times New Roman. What's your brand called? Type the name out, print. There you go, it's your new logo. Done. Nowhere near as bad as the Jaguar rebrand. I don't think anyone's going to top that for a while, but maybe I am naive there. Because some big brands do some crazy shit. That was a move, wasn't it? They want everything under the Warhammer brand, so players can... Well, I mean, you know... Again, I'm coming at this from old guard, right? I'm coming at this from a person who's been...
Hopes for the reveal show?
I hope it's shit, so I don't feel bad about being in bed. I hope it's fucking crap, so that when I stay in bed at 1 o'clock in the morning and didn't get up... it's dreadful, and it wasn't anything that anyone thought it would be. On the flip side, I hope we get a peek at 11th. I hope they show us the launch box set at least. And I hope they start to give us some information over the next 3 months as to what the edition is going to look like, what the rules are going to be like. I hope they drip feed it to us slowly, but it gives me loads of content to talk about. That's what I hope. If I'm honest with you. I also hope it'll be shit so that when I stay in bed I don't feel bad.
Chuck Norris doesn't rebrand.
He doesn't, facts. We're still 28 members off of 200 members, chat, and there is 100 people still watching. So if you fancy it, you can help us, right? Leave it out to miss 11th inch launch. Just rewatch it the next day and not be tired. I mean, I'm tired enough as it is, chat. I do not need to be staying up at 1 o'clock for an hour's show. Not happening. Not happening. I get so fucking wound up. Midweek, 1 o'clock in the morning. Cool. Thanks, UK company, for shitting on your home audience. You're doing a live watch along again? Not at 1 a.m. Not no. I've told you this before. No, not happening. They can get to fuck. I'm not interested. Fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. It's stupid. And the other thing with Warhammer reveal shows is, now I think this one will be the 11th edition announcement. So logically speaking, if I'm right, and if a lot of people who said they think it's also the same is right, it won't be a shit one. But the problem that I often find with Warhammer reveal shows is it's a fucking 50-50 lottery as to whether it's going to be a good or a bad one. And you don't want to stay up at 1 o'clock in the morning midweek, unless you're already up for reasons like work, and watch it. On the off chance, you might watch 2 hours of utter dog shit.
The roundest knight at King Arthur's table was circumference. He ate too much by.
Thank you, Des, for the $5. I hope you're doing well, man. Love you. Frey, I'm gonna work this for me. Not gonna happen. It's fucking ridiculous. Honestly, it's stupid. Not live, but live for you like you did in the last one. If none of us see it and can watch as live with you, I could do that. I can watch along again. I can do a watch along. In fact, if it's a Wednesday night, Thursday morning, then it would be a Liam and Joe show that day, and Joe and I can watch along with you guys. We can have a watch along with both of us. I think the best ones have been the ones you've done watch alongs for. So you not watching along means it'll be shit, right? Right? Well, and here's the thing, right? So when I found out it was a 1 a.m. stream, I was like, that doesn't make sense to be 11th edition. Why would you launch your next edition knowing it's 1 a.m. in the UK? That doesn't make sense. Watch a schlong. We're going to do a watch a schlong, yeah. So, hey, I on the one hand, I'm like, of course it's 11th edition. It's revealed at Adepticon. On the other hand, I'm like, but why? But hey, who knows? Right. You guys have been amazing anyway. It is, in fact, 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, you fucking sexual humans. Big shout out to Callum, who gifted 70 members all by himself. Big shout out to Mordy, who I think did 35. Fucking heroes. 100 members between two people was insane. Thank you so much. You wonderful, wonderful, wonderful human beings. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show. If you have enjoyed the show, please make sure you smash that like button before you disappear. We're on 99 likes right now. One more gets us to 100, and that would be amazing. But thank you so much for your support anyway, you wonderful human beings. It is the weekend now. I am thinking about a daytime Sunday stream on the hobby table over there. Maybe. If you guys are interested, let me know. Tell me. Is it a thing you want me to do? I am thinking about doing that on Sunday if I get some time. Monday's now my one day off, and then Tuesday we're back with the Liam and Joe show at 13:30, so you can come and join us for that one. Big shout out to those people that gifted memberships today. Thank you so much. It takes a huge pressure off when that goes okay, stroke well. So you're insane. Thank you so much. And we've gone over the 100 likes now as well. Amazing people. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully the sun stays out a little bit longer than just it was this week. Because it's so fucking typical. The sun comes out during the working week and then goes away in the weekend, right? But hopefully there's a little bit of sun this weekend and it's a bit nice. Hopefully you get to enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you get some hobbying done, chill out a bit, recharge your batteries and get ready for Monday. Unless, of course, you're working. And then maybe Monday's your day off. Hey, who knows? We'll be fishing on Sunday. Okay. You could do a live unboxing of the Custodies box. I could sit there and build some of those, maybe. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. I have to find out. You're insane, people. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I hope you get to chill out a little bit. I think that's everything from me. You're amazing people. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday for the Liam and Joe show. Maybe Sunday for a hobby stream. If not, we'll see you in the next one.